You know, and even what's it, Gary Oldman, who plays Jim, because it's like an all-star cast. You know, if you think of Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, Gary Oldman, what's his name? Cillian Murphy is really good. Yeah. Cillian Murphy. Then Heath Ledger, Tom Hardy, who's in the Dark Knight Rises.
I find you mentioning Gary Oldman because Gary Oldman is Tom Hardy's favorite actor.
Yeah.
You said, and Daniel Radcliffe said Gary Oldman is his favourite actor as well.
He's inspired a lot of like British actors, to make it to Hollywood.
Christian Bale to be kind of spearheading that assembled cast, if you like. And then as you said, doing it again a couple of years later with Dark Knight. Yeah. So like the films, what I would say with a lot of the other superhero films, around that after the second film, it starts to kind of nosedive. But I think with the Batman films, especially Christian Bale, just doing superhero.
Superhero. I think it's the most consistent of all them ones. You know what I mean? Yeah. So coming in at number 4 would definitely be like a personal favorite, not just for Christian Bale's movie, but just as westerns. You know, I'm a very big like Sergio Leone fan of the spaghetti westerns that came out in the 60s. So when this film came out, which is 3:10 to Yuma, which came out in 2007, it's like it kind of brought back that nostalgia.
Peter Fonda's in this as well.
Yeah.
Easy Rider.
Yeah, from thing. And like this was 5 years before Django came out in 2012. So it felt like when this film came out, like westerns, it felt like for like a small bit, maybe like westerns were gonna kind of come back into, fashion and that, But yeah, 3:10 to Yuma, you have Christian Bale, you have Russell Crowe,
State of Play.
You also Peter Fonda, Gretchen Mol, Ben Foster, Dallas Robert, and Vanessa Shaw.
Ben Foster, not the footballer.
Yes. But the whole idea of the plot of the film is it's like based in the Civil War time, and like Russell Crowe's character is like an escaped, criminal.
I know that Christian Bale's character is one leg.
Yeah, he has like from like I think it was in the war, the Civil War, and that. So he has to get him onto this train. So Russell Crowe gets put back in like jail, and it has to be 3:10 in the Yuma area.
Moving up the story.
Exactly. So that's what the whole film entails, like the whole journey of how they're enemies, and they kind of bond near, towards the climax of the film, But like
they have to go through a lot of adversity.
A lot. Plenty. They lose like a lot.
It's like a Western action. A lot of battle sort of thing.
Yeah, it carries like
Dej Loaf, they're like, try me. Now you know them tune now.
Yeah. But like he said, how many times have you seen 3:10 to Yuma? Like
once or twice.
I think.
2007, man.
And I always got
so much film need to go back and watch, man.
I had this and Batman Begins on DVDs.
I do know it was like a Lionsgate film. They do a lot of UK stuff.
It was a big deal, and I just think Christian Bale, he kept that, because again he's using the American accent that he used in the Batman films. So I still to this day like sometimes get confused, like is Christian Bale is Christian Bale British or is American, because his accent is so sublime in 3:10 to Yuma as in the other like films we mentioned.
Talk about the 2010 film The Fighter, which Christian Bale he won his first, it's a 2010 film, The Fire, which Christian Bale he got an Oscar for the best supporting actor, playing Mr. Dick Eklund, who was the trainer of Mickey Ward. Mickey Ward had 3 fights with Arturo Gatti, who sadly passed away in 2009. Arturo Gatti had fights with Floyd just called him a C-class fighter, a bum, and this and that. But Christian Bale's, again, we spoke about being a method actor, about losing weight, about putting on weight. It's like he did. Yet again, he lost.
How much weight did he lose this time?
I think it was around 60 pounds again, because he was playing Dick Eklund, who was a drug addict, and it showed that Christian Bale he was originally from Boston, so Christian Bale he had to find a Massachusetts accent.
And he pulled it off. Again. They said like it was influenced by the Raging Bull
Raging
film
Bull,
with
yeah.
De Niro and Joe Pesci. You know, it was influenced in there. Casino's a great film, you know, but
we'll talk about that soon.
in another vid. But like,
I bet this role, a lot of people don't know. Matt Damon was up for this role, and so was Brad Pitt, and even though it was considered Eminem for this role, but it kind of conflicted with his music. It would have been a different role to go down. He was on that 8 Mile.
At that time, yeah. So this movie wouldn't have fit in well with it, you know. But I think with he got the Academy Award, you know, finally, you know, because
83rd Academy Award.
He got the Academy Award for it, and he did really well at the box office. It grossed 93.6 million in United States and Canada. So
I remember there's even the one part like he was on the piano. I don't know why. It's like it was just like Ray J and Floyd Mayweather's house song on the piano. On the piano, the pianist Adrian Brody.
That's the thing.
Watch that film. That film is very, very hard.
It's a hard film, you know.
Sad.
But what are your final thoughts on like the fighter, like as the whole Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale's performances, but like as the whole kind of picture, you know?
It was good, but I felt as though there was in the film Eklund. He had a fight with Sugar Ray Leonard in his day, and they in the film he kind of spoke about how he floored him when actually it was ruled a slip. So that's the only real problem I have with it, because I've seen the highlights of the fight. And I can see clearly he slipped. Sugar Ray Leonard admitted he slipped. So that's the only thing that just kind of bend the truth for like the younger generation, even my generation, who weren't alive to see
to actually see it. Because some people, they have to go
watch the film.
Yeah.
They'll watch the film and they believe that. They'd be, you know what I mean? They think, oh, this guy dropped Floyd Mayweather, not Floyd Mayweather. This guy dropped Sugar Ray Leonard and stuff. So yeah, that's the only problem I have with it, and the fact it's a biographical film. So that's, you know what I mean? It's the Adrian Broner. The problem. That's the problem.
Sadly, is. Yeah, but I think performance-wise, Christian Bale knocks it out of the park. Mark Wahlberg, you know, and all the other like boxers, you know, who appeared in there. I think they did a superb job.
Yeah, there's chemistry. There's chemistry there, and yeah, as when Eklund was younger, slightly before the drugs, he considered to be a bit of the catch with. Gave the girls that an AJ Tracy vibe. Butterflies.
The butterflies.
But yeah, man, big up Christian Bale.
Big up Christian Bale. Yeah. So guys and girls, that is our top 5 Christian Bale films. Let me know, guys, girls, you know, whoever. What are your top 5 Christian Bale films? You know, it could be similar to ours, could be different. You know, just put it down in the comment sections, and we will, yes, we will be coming back with another video talking cinema, and this time we're going to be talking about Brad Pitt.
Moneyball.
So stay tuned, folks, for more upcoming vids, which guess what, which will be coming very, very soon. And it's peace 2.